Okay, good evening, everyone. How was whoever's there? I don't know. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey guys, it's Zach, and welcome back to another stream episode of Halo Infinite.
And I'm Alex. I keep getting asked to come back.
Well, it's yeah, you do a good service reading the chat for me, and
You like me to join you because I can read.
exactly. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening.
Hope you're doing well. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna continue on with Halo Infinite here pretty shortly. Let some people tune in, and then we'll be all set. I forgot to change the settings so that Twitch would behave, so it may go dead again. But I don't care.
But it's okay. We're the early window. It'll stay on for us for some ununderstandable reason.
Doing sleepy but good. Eric, do we need to have another discussion about your phrasing? I mean, he's a dwarf. Anyway, so I gotcha.
Eric knows what he's doing. He just wants us to call him out for it. You took the bait.
We don't judge at all on this channel or in this on the stream or any of my streams, so no judgments here.
Free zone.
Yeah, exactly. I almost ran out of time. I was working on setting up the OBS Studios software and just like messing around trying to figure out some things in it. And then I looked at the time and was like, oh, it's almost time to stream. Best get everything set up.
Meanwhile, I got a notification that the stream was live before knowing for certain I was going to be on the stream.
Yeah, now the issue that I'm currently having with that new software is that I guess it doesn't have its own like chat function. So you end up having to utilize a chat widget from Streamlabs of all things. And I'm currently trying to mess around with it. I can't get it to look right. And so I don't know if it's still there, but I just kept typing in test into my own Twitch chat while I'm going, while I'm testing to see how it looks. It also doesn't seem to combine with YouTube at all. So I'm gonna have to like figure out how that's going to work with it as well. But stuff to test out, Eric, if you can help me out, maybe either later tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow if you're sleepy. You're working on switching over to OBS Studio yourself. Oh, okay, cool. It's pretty nice. A lot of the same things like function. It functions almost identically. There's just a few things that I'm noticing that are absent or in different places. So, yeah. Anyway, you were gonna say, Alex?
I was gonna say he could also help you set up a VTuber avatar if you want.
Well, actually, he was helping me with that earlier.
Oh, you've been considering that.
Your Twitch account, you get a chat window when you go. Oh, okay. I didn't. So yeah, it was connected, but like the on-screen chat. Like I'm like, where can I add that? That's what I meant. Was that? That's the widget. I guess I have to like copy and paste the URL from my browser in order to have an on-screen chat. Anyway, but we'll do some testing later on. So, with the pleasantries out of the way, Alex, shall we get started with Halo Infinite?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Cool. Okay. So, what did we do? Oh, yeah, we did a lot of story stuff last. Oh, that's right. We were activating these, like, relays or something. I guess I have to go over here. Okay.
So how's your opinion of the game holding up?
It's still pretty fun. I'm gonna be honest.
That's good.
And if I had a little bit better hardware, you know, I'd run it at a little bit better settings. But ultimately, though, I do like it. My main complaint is I don't hear a lot of the music. I'm like, where's the music?
Yeah. Sound design in open world games can be pretty hit or miss.
Mm-hmm. If it's infinite, then it's already started.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. I think that's a design choice because they don't want the music to be overwhelming when you're going throughout the world, but it can have a bit of an opposite effect too.
Yeah, I'm okay if, you know, it just wants to like not have any music from time to time and just like, you know, have ambient noise, but it just seems like a lot of the time there is no music like at all. Like,
I feel like
we just had a little bit of a song there.
On.
Oh, yeah. Well, we just had a little bit of a song there, or piece, or whatever, and then it just disappeared, and now we're just back to me hopping around. It's like, this would be the time to put in some music. Anyway, but... Ooh, let's see, what am I doing on? You're also grinding Pokemon to be ready for Saturday? Okay. I should do that too, I guess.
You know, before we launched the stream, I was asking about that because, if I remember correctly, you needed to pretty much build a whole new team.
Hey, Seth. Welcome to today's stream of Halo Infinite.
Also, who is Johnny?
Johnny is, you know, I don't,
I know it's a movie.
Are you actually asking, or?
No, I was being dumb to.
Oh, okay.
Be funny, kinda, but yeah, I know it's a movie reference. I just don't know what the movie is. Sav, Poe's here with me, and he says hi, Poe. And oh, okay, it's from The Shining. And
yeah.
Eric. Unfortunately, my team is rather underleveled since I lost some heavy hitters. Yeah. And to take on the Elite Four on Saturday, you're going to need to get some of those back.
Oh, yeah.
Eric, interestingly, it is a movie reference of a TV reference, lol. So it's a reference of a reference.
Referenceception.
That's an intimidating checkpoint. They sure don't want visitors on the far side of the island, huh?
Too bad it's not up to them. We're taking those gates down. For good.
Oh, really? Okay.
Security controls are in the gatehouses up ahead. Let's kick in some doors.
And Twitch went down.
Yep, had a feeling.
Yeah. And I had to refresh because it crashed, so my timing with the chat might be a little off, but I'm still gonna read things as soon as I see them. Sav, how's everyone today? How are you, Zach?
I'm doing alright. Doing all right. Just in the middle of a firefight at the moment. Try not to die.
So,
How are you?
Zach's under heavy fire. I'm good, not great. How are you, Sav?
Okay. Oh, it's on the other side.
Good. And Sav is good, and Eric is reiterating that he is very sleepy.
Okay then.
So, you either need more sleep or more coffee. I usually go with more coffee.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
I probably have coffee in my veins. Eric, but Halo. I didn't mean sleep right now. Oh, but Sav said to go to bed. Okay.
The first gate is down. 2 to go.
Okay. Okay. You got a topic you want to discuss?
So remember when I said I was gonna come up with a list of topics
Yeah.
ahead of time? This week kinda got away from me. Eric, more sleep in this case is what is needed. I was up for many hours yesterday into the night making sure I had everything ready for my YouTube video today. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Working
really?
on
Oh, you're
Legend of
up there.
Lucario.
Gotcha.
The first gate is down. 2 to
As for
go.
topics, I can think of some on the fly. Well, we're 8 days away from what I keep claiming is either going to be the best Pokemon game in ages or disaster.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I really hope it's good.
We all hope it's good.
Yeah. Did you decide on your starter, though?
Oh, well, yeah, I always decided on my starter.
Oh,
From
okay.
The moment the game was announced. It's the cutest one of all.
Oh, wait, I think I know, but it's not the same one as me. You're going Aqua, aren't you?
Aqua?
Huh?
Did you say Aqua?
Aqua?
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like you said Aqua, and I'm like, what the hell are you
No,
talking
my
about?
mic might have cut out.
No. Okay.
Eric,
say
I
again.
have no idea what the starters are. They are Oshawott, Oshawott is water, Cyndaquil, Gen 2 fire type, and then Rowlet, which is the grass flying owl.
Yeah, so basically they're reusing starters.
Yeah, none of them are new, and none of them are Sinnoh starters, oddly.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, but I think they wanted to change it up, especially with the remake had just come out, that they would want other starters. Eric wants
probably.
the otter. And which one are you going with, Zach?
I said the cutest one of all.
Yeah, that could be anything. Personally, I think Rowlet and Cyndaquil are cuter than Oshawott, but I think you're implying Oshawott.
Nope, I'm going with Cyndaquil.
Oh, okay.
Like I
So
said,
everyone
as
I
well.
know that's getting the game so far is picking the same starter, because I'm definitely going with Cyndaquil. Unless, of course, Eric is getting the game because he said Oshawott.
Oh,
I've just always preferred fire types, and they're consistently the toughest to get a good fire team member in the wild.
so on the way there. Why would I be scared of you?
Eric, I'm getting it as a late Christmas present. Oh, that's great. So you will be getting it day one as well. Then join the Cyndaquil Club.
Okay. What the heck? I did not.
Eric,
Select
Eric, I mean that one legendary grunt did beat you, Zach. And
that.
Eric is refusing to accept Cyndaquil.
So maybe underneath somehow.
Okay, I'm gonna make that a stream goal. We have an hour and 40 minutes to convince Eric that he should go with Cyndaquil. Why he's wrong.
Yeah, you have fun with that. Okay. There we go.
Still haven't pre-ordered it yet. But I'm gonna go digital, so it doesn't really matter.
Didn't you say you got it? You pre-ordered it from like Amazon or something?
Oh, yeah, but I pretty much always cancel those, and I'm pretty sure I'll cancel this too and just go digital.
Oh, okay.
Although, I'm working that day, so maybe I should just keep the pre-order, because I'm not going to play it any faster if I wait for Amazon to drop it off.
I won't be playing it day one either, but I will have it.
I mean, hopefully I'll be playing it day one, just not all day. Have to be a responsible
whoa.
adult and go to
the
work
heck?
instead of calling out sick. Oh, and I don't know if you have any interest discussing this at all, but there was that big story this week about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. Eric,
saw
full
that.
responsibility. I agree.
You could talk about that if you want. I don't really have anything to say about it, but
Yeah, I mean, I think with all the problems Activision Blizzard was having, Microsoft and especially like Phil Spencer's management team is probably the best thing for that company.
yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, and also, one of the biggest takeaways if you're just a gamer and you don't care about the politics, Monopoly Soft, well, that's kind of ties into what I was about to say. Microsoft has confirmed that they're not going to make those games exclusive going forward. In fact, Phil Spencer even tweeted today that he's had multiple calls with Sony, and they're on the same page about specifically keeping Call of Duty on PlayStation consoles. I think Microsoft has reached the point where they see more value in developing games than systems, so they would just rather make their games sell as many copies as possible.
They're doing the Sega method.
Yeah. They kind of said about that with Bethesda too. Yes, but Bethesda takes like 100 years to make a game, so I don't think they've really released anything since the merger.
They take like 100 years to make a game.
Skyrim came out like a decade ago. Where's the sequel?
I don't know. Well, maybe they don't want to make a sequel.
No, there is a sequel announced.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
There's also like Skyrim in Space that was announced. Still not even close to coming out.
Skyrim in space. Not familiar with that.
Is it called Spacebound? Or am I mixing that up with something else? Eric, they haven't, but they are already saying now that Starfield, that must have been what I was thinking of, or whatever is going to be exclusive.
Oh, there.
Huh, I haven't heard anything about that. Maybe this isn't a good mindset, but I'm more of a PC gamer now, and exclusive to Microsoft means PC. So it doesn't negatively impact me, but if they really are doing that, yeah, I could see, I could understand why a PlayStation gamer would be upset.
Okay, that was hilarious.
I'm waiting for it.
It was a line.
Oh, I think I might have missed it.
It was a grunt who, like, saw another grunt running away, and it's just like, why are you running? Do you know something I don't?
Oh, okay.
It was
That grunt knows how this is gonna end.
This hunt is over.
I'd be surprised if they decided to delay Elder Scrolls 6 to get Starfield out. Oh, okay.
But Elder Scrolls 6 is, I'd imagine it's gonna sell way better than Starfield will. I'm not saying it can't do well, but like Skyrim is one of the most popular RPGs, or at least Western RPGs of all time, so.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
Yeah.
Apparently Skyrim VR is pretty nice too.
That is one of the few VR games that makes me want to take a chance on VR. I don't have the best eyesight, so I feel uncomfortable giving it a shot, but it just, playing things like Skyrim, and I think Borderlands is also in VR too, sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Basically, they had said, we won't be making our current series exclusive. Oh, look, a new series. I guess that's a little bit better. Because, like, if you pulled Elder Scrolls 6 away from PlayStation gamers, that feels a little messed up. Eric, I enjoyed both of those games in VR a lot. That's good. Um,
Why do I have a needler all of a sudden?
I do have to ask though, how is your eyesight and has it gotten any worse from using VR? Because really, I've just been waiting to hear a decent number of tests or research done proving that it doesn't really damage your eyes if you don't go too crazy with it.
I keep forgetting that I'm the only one on this stream that actually knows what he looks like.
Prepare to meet your end.
Oh, Eric? Yeah.
Yeah.
Slice you up. You are nothing more than an I will cut you in two, foul demon! I'll cut you down! I will bring you suffering beyond words!
Where is he?
Disgusting coward!
There.
Oh, and I know they're working on a second version of PlayStation VR for the PS5. If I was gonna give VR a shot, I'd probably buy a PlayStation VR.
This place continues to confound us, brothers. Scouts of the Great Spine have confirmed that the ring's efforts to repair itself are well underway. One thing is certain. We need only slow the demon down long enough for this mighty ring to be whole once more, and ours to control. He must be the focus of our forces. When the Spartan is dead, and he will die, there will be nothing left to stand in our way.
Eric, I'm nearsighted in general, but last year I purchased lenses with my prescription for a headset. As a far eyesight, though, my vision has changed to less in the last 4 years than it did in years prior, so I don't believe it has damaged my sight. I've been using VR since 2018 at least. That sounds like it's not really impacting.
Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's done. Let's head over to this way. Alright, so we know that the ring is repairing itself apparently.
Self-repairing?
Yeah.
Still have some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Wow, Jesus. I mean, it's actually loading. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Another
Well,
beacon,
you are
another
traveling
part of
pretty
the
fast
sequence.
in
Plan B seems to be working out just
vehicles,
fine.
so it probably is having a hard time keeping up.
Yeah, true.
Fly slower. I don't know if that'll really save any time.
Oh, that's right. I have to hit Y.
Watch for it coming!
Okay, that's dumb. It's just like the movie Top Gun.
Another movie I haven't seen. I need to watch more movies that don't have superheroes in them.
Or anime.
Those kind of go hand in hand, though. My hero movies are superhero movies and anime movies. Eric, basically the only concern I have ever heard with eyesight is due to 3D in general in children, due to the neuroplasticity of their brains potentially causing them to compensate for the tricks that cause 3D video and potentially affecting their normal
Another
vision.
beacon, another part
Yeah,
of the
that's probably
sequence.
what messed up my eyes as a
Plan
kid.
B seems to be working out just fine.
It said it saved my checkpoint when I was like already flying down to that thing, but okay. Whatever.
Maybe the save lagged.
I'll save you! Oh, I didn't save him. Woo! Oh no. Oh, we're going down. Oh no. Okay.
So, have you been up to anything interesting lately, Zach?
Interesting. Let's see. Interesting. Well, I already kind of talked about like things that I'm preparing for, you know, doing later on with some more streams and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I think that's all I can say. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is weird. I'm seeing one of Eric's messages on the stream video and not in the chat.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And I can see a message he sent after that message. That is odd. But, anyways, Eric, I will say, though, that I enjoyed Borderlands 2 in VR more than with the mouse and keyboard. That's interesting. And some of the mods that people have made for Skyrim in VR are amazing. Oh, so do you play VR games on PC? Just because even though you can use Skyrim mods on console, it's pretty limited. That's why I'm asking. And also, how do the VR motion controls stack up to, say, Skyward Sword? Okay, you do play on PC.
Okay, that is like a really dangerous checkpoint.
Infinitely better. Sorry, I went a whole stream last week without bashing Skyward Sword, so I felt like I needed to bring it up. Yeah.
I thought you liked it.
You see, Zach, I just go with whatever works better for the joke. I may enjoy the game,
see.
you
So
may
you don't
know
have an
that,
opinion
but it's
yourself.
funnier
You're
if I
just,
don't.
You're just one of those sympathetic people. Sorry, I talked over you.
Huh?
I said sorry, I talked over you. What was that?
Oh, I was just saying, I may enjoy the game, but it's funnier if I claim I don't. And I am willing to acknowledge it's not a perfect game.
Oh no, not by.
Yeah. And a lot of people said that the Pro Controller controls were a little odd in Skyward Sword, but I think they're great. I think it really helps if you don't like the motion controls. You know, I just thought of a Zelda topic that's not even a joke. What happened to Breath of the Wild 2?
It's come out this year, maybe.
Wait, like it actually is slated for this year?
Yeah, I thought they said so.
Oh, right, yeah. I want... maybe they did recently say it was coming out this year. Nintendo doesn't do as many events as they used to, so...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one in particular. I think it might be fun.
Same, especially if we get better dungeons. Which I think
is pretty
there's
good
a
about
good
listening
reason
to
for that.
fans a lot, you know, sometimes.
Yeah,
More so than
and,
other companies, so.
and as loved as the game is, no one claims that the Divine Beasts are anywhere near as good as dungeons. Eric, it's being worked on, but they haven't released much on details, as in any really. Yeah, they were kind of that way with Breath of the Wild, though. They like really wanted the first Breath of the Wild. I mean, they really wanted people to go nuts when they finally showed real footage.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, they have shown footage of the sequel. And I'm kind of excited because we get to return to the sky.
I remember next to nothing.
And Eric is hating it because he's like, oh no.
You know, other than
Can't
people
escape
losing
it.
it. Huh?
Skyward Sword is everywhere.
Other than people losing it over short-haired Zelda.
Sonic of the Wild.
Fanboy's gonna fanboy. Personally, I'm looking forward to Sonic of the Wild. I'm trying to remember what game you're talking about. But I think it was the one announced alongside the remaster of Sonic Colors. Or sequel or enhanced version of Sonic Colors.
I'm trying to think if it was a joke or if he's if there actually is a game coming out that's like, you know, like that.
No, I think he's right. I think there is like some Sonic game in development where they're trying to do a bunch of crazy stuff.
Oh, that's right. There is a new Sonic game that looked like an open world as like Breath of the Wild type of thing. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Basically the next
Let's get
Sonic
this open.
team game is looking like an open world one that is Breath of the Wild-esque. Okay, so Pokemon and Sonic are going that route. I really haven't played that many Sonic games, though. I had a Sonic Advance 3 on my
Let's
Game
see
Boy
what we have
Advance.
here.
And then the only other one I played a ton was Sonic Generations. That game's really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't really enjoyed a lot of the past like Sonic games.
What ones have you
Done.
played?
We're gonna need to get 2 more
Let's
samples, though.
see.
Sorry, I thought it would be easier.
Well,
It's
like
fine.
you know, the Sonic 06
Are you
one,
okay?
obviously we all know that was bad.
I'm.
And then
can't
I just
handle
never
that
really
level
got
of greatness.
into like doing
I just
like
felt
any
like
of the others.
someone
I
was-
started to play
I don't know. Watching me.
whatever the heck the Werehog one was called. Oh, Unleashed. And then but I never really got that into it. And then yeah, I just wasn't really interested in any of the others. Sonic Boom looked like
You know, I think they
Mania
said
was
that
good, though.
Sonic Unleashed is partly inspiring the new game. But
We'll
they
need more
mean
data to
specifically the
reconstruct the
Sonic
Forerunner
sections,
sequence.
not the
Let's find the remaining beacons.
where Hedgehog sections, though they realized those weren't great.
How could this have happened? How could we not know of this till now? Xalanin, a species previously uncatalogued. Xalanin, a problem.
I'm trying to think what other
solved.
games are coming out this year.
Did my makers know of them? How could they have kept this from me? I have requested counsel. Soon, I will know how to proceed.
Because I don't think there's been a ton announced, but it is only January.
Oh, in terms of game announcements,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Banshee's over there. I think I can make it. I made it.
You doubt yourself.
Mhm.
I mean, rightfully so. Your track record is... Wait, did you just die?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you didn't make it then. You lied to me.
I said I made it. I made it to the vehicle. I didn't say I would make it and take
Oh,
off.
you would go. Eric, define it.
There we go. First try.
Heads up, Chief. Another fob platform. Let's make it ours.
I know this boat will come down. I'm already there. Damn it. As I was trying to get out of it.
I'd probably... Oh, jeez. I'd probably never remember Weapon's real name if it wasn't in the subtitles.
Because we spent
Fob
this whole
belongs
time
to the
just being like,
banished. It should belong
discount
to us.
Cortana.
Granted, is it really a discount if it's the same voice actress?
It's a discount character.
Okay, fine. But what if Master Chief falls in love with Weapon and forgets all about Cortana?
Well, she died, so, you know, like... You know, that do you part. Yeah, I guess. Have
Gotta
you never
move
seen a
on.
grenade
All
before?
clear of banished. And once we capture it, it'll stay that way.
Never seen a grenade before?
The
Oh,
balloon.
what's
Just like
this?
that. This fob
Yeah.
is ours. Banished records
I mean,
suggest
when
this
it's stuck to
location
you,
is
maybe
surrounded
it's
by
just
key Forerunner
confusing as to
structures.
what's going on.
Until the conservatory was located,
Not realizing
Escharum
you're
directed
about
the
to
bulk
die.
of his efforts on surveying this region. I wonder, what did he learn here?
Eric, I don't know, that kind of feels like him falling in love with her sister. How are AI related? I mean, if you share the same code, I guess that's the same as DNA.
Captain Lasky, we need to get you to a
Eric,
dropship.
but then I said I don't judge, so...
Sir,
Fair
we've
enough.
got banished forces inbound. Advance
Don't
quickly,
overthink
follow
it.
us.
Overthinking it will hurt you.
Can we get out of here in one piece?
It's hurting mine.
We'll make it.
Okay, what can I do on? Yeah. Okay, now where's my Banshee?
Eric,
Didn't
the
despawn
thoughts
it?
of tired Knuckles.
I guess it despawned it. Oh, that's
Huh?
I think it despawned the Banshee.
It just crashed.
What just crashed?
No, I mean the program to spawn the Banshee.
Oh well, no, there's no Banshee to spawn. It was just that the like I had my Banshee there, and I think it despawned it after after I took the base. Hello. Let me see. I think this can like carry UNSC vehicles. Yeah. Alright. I guess we're going on foot.
Should have gone
no.
for the tank.
That's
Yeah,
Annex
too
Ridge,
slow.
a research
Yeah,
outpost.
kinda.
And judging by the strong Forerunner signals I'm picking up, a pretty successful one. What do you think they found up there?
Eric, wait, you
find
call
out.
that? You can call in a tank? Yeah, I
Still
think it's
have
called
some
like a
beacons left to
scorpion or
find before the
something, but it was
Forerunner
basically a
sequence is
tank.
complete. Which one's next?
Pretty much, yep.
Yeah. And Zach opted not to.
Yeah, it's too slow.
I wonder if anything's been said about co-op for this game.
I doubt it. Though, you know, if you can find something, let me know.
Doing a quick search. Oh, so interestingly enough, there was a glitch that allowed for split screen co-op in this game.
Oh, there's a. Wait,
However,
Chris.
Microsoft warned players not to use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh. It's gonna be in about 6 months.
What, co-op?
Yeah, 343 said it'll...
Okay, well, at least they finally said it's coming.
Yeah, and custom multiplayer maps will too. Eric, Microsoft ruining all our fun.
Some kind of monument, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely Forerunner. Looks like they're trying to transport it off-site. The Banished may be using it for research.
Like, if the
Can't let that
campaign
happen.
was free to play
We need to
too,
take
I would
this
have
operation
no
offline.
issue
Agreed. We need the
with
weakness to exploit.
features
And for
not
that,
being
we need
available on
access to
launch
the
day.
outpost
But how is
systems.
this game
Get into that control
$60
console.
and co-op is not going to be a thing until 7,
I don't know,
8
maybe they
months
didn't.
after release?
Either they, you know, wanted to delay it for people, I don't know, for money or something, well, or it, you know, they were like, oh, we can't figure out how to make co-op work just yet in an open world game. We'll just release it as is.
Yeah. And I'd imagine this game is probably gonna, although all the Halo games have kind of done this, if the players are separated from each other, one's gonna get teleported to the main player.
Yeah.
Which is fine. When we play co-op together, I'll just let you do all the running. I'll just get
Okay.
warped in when we need to shoot things. Eric, I think they just felt like they had delayed it long enough and needed to release something. I understand that, because this was supposed to be a launch title for whatever the most recent Xbox is. I don't even remember the name. Wait, Xbox Series X? I think that's the newest one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
I
is
stopped,
just...
I stopped like caring about the name of the Xbox years ago.
Yeah, they don't name their systems well.
Xbox. Okay. Xbox 360. Okay. Xbox One.
Wait.
What?
Didn't we already have that?
Yeah, no, but see, this is the one.
The X-X X's X.
Okay.
You know,
where we're supposed
when
to
they
go?
announced the Xbox One and their slogan was like all in one, I don't understand why they didn't just, like, I'm not saying this would have been a great name, but it would have been better. Why didn't they just call it the Xbox all in one?
Well, I think that was the idea.
Yeah.
Why they call it the Xbox One, because it was supposed to be an all-in-one system.
Right. But put all in one in the name, so at least it sounds a little bit different than, oh, you're referring to the original Xbox.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it just would have been like too clunky to
Maybe. But Microsoft's gaming division was ran by an idiot at the time, so I'm willing to just chalk it up to Don Matrick being dumb.
name. Fair enough.
Eric, yeah, and the Wii U was supposed to be about you. Doesn't make it a good idea. LOL. Valid.
Fair.
And you know, it probably wouldn't be the... Oh, Eric, dumb Matrick. Yes. He dumb. He nearly ruined Xbox for good. Microsoft really lucked out with having Phil Spencer to put in charge. You know, it wouldn't be the first I think of when thinking of really dumb console names, but I would argue that the Wii U is the worst console name of all time, purely because when you look at new 3DS and Xbox One, at least those systems were profitable despite their names. The Wii U was a colossal failure because it catered to casuals who thought it was just an unnecessary add-on for the Wii.
Fair enough. Yeah. I was gonna say I feel like the new Nintendo 3DS was probably the worst name in the history of just consoles.
Yeah, if we're talking purely about the name itself, it's by far the dumbest. But if we're talking about, like, being so bad it backfired, you could argue Wii U.
I suppose, yeah.
When they have to end the console life early and port all those games to the new system, you failed big time. There's a reason why pretty much every good Wii U game is on Switch, because people will actually buy it on Switch. Sav, I love the spiky gun. Yeah, the Needler was one of my favorites.
Oh, that's what I was
I think more
That's something.
recently it's
A
become the
high-capacity
sniper
fuel
rifle
silo is
because
currently refueling
now
their
that I
transport.
play Halo with a
If we
mouse
destroy
and
it,
keyboard,
it'll take the
sniping
transport
is
along
really
with it
fun.
and bring this operation to a halt. I've enabled a system-wide security lift. Find a way to raise that silo.
Yeah, if only we could do wield the Needler.
I know, that was the best.
Alright, Needler's out of ammo. Let's see. That one. There we go. Yeah, I think it didn't
The
help
silos
that
are raised.
when they
Now for the
announced the
fireworks.
Wii U, they only really showed the gamepad, and people thought it was just like a controller and not like a new system.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They thought
Yeah.
lightning was gonna strike twice and marketed things in a way that confused the casual audience. Because yeah, all they seemed to care about was telling people, oh, you don't even need the TV to play games on this thing. So the casuals were just like, oh, so it lets me play Wii games on the controller. Eric, should have just been the Nintendo U. Yeah. Maybe they could have like tweaked the spelling of U to have it be a little bit more than just a letter, but ultimately, having Wii in there was a mistake. They really should have learned that they needed to
We'll need more
switch
data
up the
to
name
reconstruct the
when
Forerunner
they
sequence. Let's find the
released
remaining
a new
beacons.
console.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Sav, spiky gun, go poke poke.
Okay.
Although PlayStation is
Whoa.
smart, they just add a number and people know it's not the same thing.
Yeah, see? It's fine.
Keep it simple.
I don't think we can get through that.
Eric, and then
those-
go boom boom. True, because the needles go boom. You see, this is why I'm not the biggest fan of open world games, because sometimes just trying to figure out how to get to where you need to go is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's like too high up.
Yeah.
Anybody else getting vertigo? We'll figure it out. We can get up there.
I believe in you. Maybe.
Get it? Because we were talking about the Wii. Oh, okay. I'll stop.
Wait, what?
I said we will figure it out.
Wait, so you get that pun I wasn't even trying, but when I made a Switch the name pun, that completely went over your head.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, no, we're not making that jump.
Eric,
To be
now-
called, actually, I was like really focused on it, so actually.
No, I
Pay
know.
attention to that.
I just didn't feel like
comment.
repeating the joke. I figured you just weren't paying attention. Eric, nah, I prefer Psycho or maybe Rear Window. Wait, Psycho or Rear Window? What are those console name suggestions, or did I miss something?
Oh, I think he's talking about the Wii U, like the name that they should have given it, maybe.
Nintendo Psycho. I like the Nintendo Psycho, sure. Sav, please don't bring up Vertigo. I felt that a few times. Sorry. And also a
Yeah,
swan dive death exclamation point. So you made Sav happy.
Great.
Your death, please.
I aim to amuse.
Oh, Eric
Oh.
says, Zach asked if I was getting Vertigo, not one of Hitchcock's best films. Oops.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, that completely flew over my head. I wasn't thinking about Hitchcock.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those films.
Why am I not surprised? I've had tiny blips of vertigo from time to time, which is really odd because I've never had it like as a kid or anything. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it
don't
ain't
know
fun.
if I've ever really experienced it.
You basically like the world starts spinning.
Yeah. Eric,
That
North
fob's
by
as good as ours.
Northwest was
Once
a
we do a
good
little
one
house cleaning.
too.
Oh yeah, North by Northwest. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, favorite movies is a decent topic.
Just favorite movies in
However,
general.
all of mine would be MCU, so I feel like.
All right, so Alex is out of the discussion.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I couldn't talk about that too much. What's your favorite movie, Alex? Oh, it's Endgame. That is such a basic ass answer, Alex. Yeah, I know.
I like some of the greats. Citizen Kane was good. Well, I like old time stuff. Casablanca.
Eric, hey, you like what you like. Fair point, Eric. I am who I am. Actually, it's not MCU. Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, technically true, not in the MCU.
It is the Marvel movie, but not within the MCU. Yeah.
No more hostels around Fob Juliet.
I've only ever seen it once, but I really liked Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that's
Finally
not even
something that's
superhero
not.
at all.
Capture confirmed. Another fob secured for the UNSC.
Even though
Look
some would
around.
argue
You
Morgan
can see
Freeman
where the
is a
ring has been
superhero in
slowly
his
trying
own
to
way.
repair itself
I
without the
don't know
Spire's
where I'm
help.
going with that.
Pretty impressive for 6 months, huh? Imagine what it could do if we left it alone for, I don't know, a few million years.
Well, then, you know, humanity's long since died.
Still have some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Dav, I should read The Raven again sometime.
Yeah, she's been
I
calling
believe
out
she's
Poe the whole
referring
time.
to... Huh?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She's been calling out Poe the whole time.
Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe.
Captain Lasky, this is FFG 525. Do you read? I've got you 525.
Did you know
reporting.
that the NFL team, the Baltimore Ravens, get their name from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven?
We need to contend with.
No, really?
They're trucking
Oh,
occupation.
okay, you are aware of that. No, it's fairly common at this point.
I had no idea.
The only slightly surprising aspect about that would be that they're the only major sports team to get their name from a work of literature. But yeah.
Did you know that the team used to be the Colts?
But the Ravens used to be the Colts.
Not that the Ravens used to be, but like the team, Baltimore's team used to be the Colts. The Colts.
Oh, yes, the Baltimore Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if the Ravens used to be... No, yeah, the Ravens used to be the Browns.
Did it?
Yes,
remember
because
that
the
aspect of it.
current Cleveland Browns is not the same as the original Cleveland Browns.
Okay. I could have sworn that the team just did not exist, and then, you know, the Colts moved, and Baltimore was like, we need a new team.
I'm Google
Well,
searching this to double check, but I'm
Okay.
pretty certain.
Oh, come on.
Eric Poe, not Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh is offended that you think he's not worthy of being a team mascot. And he's public domain now, so any sports team could use him as a mascot if they wanted to.
Wait, is he public domain?
Yeah, at the beginning of this year, Winnie the Pooh became public domain.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, So if you want to do anything with Winnie the Pooh, you're legally allowed to.
Nope. Nope. Collect the Spartan core. There.
Oh, the Browns. Well, if you've seen how the Cleveland Browns have
Oh my gosh. we have, like,
historically
pink cores.
performed, you would think it's pretty fitting. I think they were the only team where their fans threw them a parade for going winless in a season. Yeah.
I never understood, like, the Browns. Like, why would you name a team that?
Well, and also it's the founder's last name. It was Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Eric, well, as long as it is only based off of the first book. Right, but I mainly meant the characters themselves are public domain.
Okay, that's...
Oh, Disney designer characters. Right, but you can have a character Winnie the Pooh, I think. And like you can use Christopher Robinson, or is it just Robin?
It's Rob.
Christopher Robin, yeah. Oh, I just realized this never popped up in a Kingdom Hearts game. Sav,
Nope.
do you remember the bottle gate? I don't remember that. Eric, well, that just makes the
We've got an
Browns creator
HVT
a
nearby,
bit of a
Chief. The
narcissist.
Hunter-Bond brother pair called Miriam.
You're not
Two of the
wrong.
most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch
After
your
all,
back.
he named NFL franchise after
What am I
himself.
stuck on?
We'll
Oh,
need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence.
sorry.
Let's find the remaining beacons.
No, it's fine. But back to the Christopher Robin thing. From what I've heard, that his lack of appearing in Kingdom Hearts is because Sora is basically supposed to be him in those worlds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't care.
I just like throwing fun facts out there, filling up the conversation.
Christopher Robin was never that interesting of a character anyway.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Pooh and Tigger were a lot more interesting to me. Yeah, that is true. Okay, so these are the other characters that are now public domain. Rabbit, Eeyore, Kanga, I believe, Roo, Tigger, and Owl, but Gopher is not public domain yet.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna assume that's because Gopher did not appear. Oh, he was basically a self-insert character. Okay, so Gopher, I'm guessing that means he was a Disney creation entirely? Oh, it was literally the name of his kid.
The human is calm. It does not want to die. I'll tear you apart. He is attacking. No, my armor! Destroy him.
Okay, how best to...
Oh, Christopher Robin is the name of his kid. And Gopher was an animated specials character. Okay, Sav, I'll check out the bottle gate thing after the stream.
Oh. Now, Alex, here's the ultimate question to show if you are a fan of Winnie the Pooh. Are you ready for it?
I'm gonna fail this. Okay.
Who originally did the voice of Tigger?
Of Tigger.
Mm-hmm.
Give
Okay,
me a
correction.
few minutes
Who-
to think.
As you Google it, or you know, like, you know, who does it now?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's not the same person. Okay, I'm getting one of those stupid, are you a real person
That accounts
things
for
while
all of
trying
the
to
crew.
Google this.
Now it's just down to us and the target. Go get it.
Seriously? Or is that a joke?
No, I was getting those one of those "Are you a robot?" thing.
Oh. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Paul Winchell? What's the original voice of Tigger?
Interesting.
Is that correct?
We've got an HVT nearby, Chief.
I don't
the
know
hunter
who
bond
that
brother
is.
pair called Myriad. They're two of
Paul
the most
Winchell?
dangerous hunters known to the
Believe
UNSC. Watch your
so.
back.
Sorry. I'm focusing on these hunters at the moment.
I'll check to see who voices him now. Oh, Jim Cummings voices Tigger now.
Yeah, Jim Cummings, yep. Jim Cummings voices him now and took over for Paul when Paul passed away.
Also voices Winnie the Pooh, his most iconic role.
So, Winnie the Pooh was who he originally only did, and then later on took over as the voice of Tigger. And yes, I know, Eric, you pointed it out to me.
He also voices the Tasmanian Devil, Pete, King Louie from Jungle Book, and Darkwing Duck.
Hey, Phoenix. Oh, is Twitch still up? I guess it is.
Hey, Phoenix. Okay, so I know we're behind on the chat, but I'm gonna start reading the messages we missed.
Anyway, but yeah, like Jim Cummings, he's everywhere. He literally does like everything.
Oh yeah, a sane amount of voices. I actually almost got to meet him at a con, but the
I never actually met
schedule
him.
of what I wanted to do there unfortunately did not line. Wait, no, that's when stuff had just started to come out about him. So I felt weird trying to go meet him, so I didn't end up waiting in his line. That's what happened at the con.
Oh no, I'm coming in the corner. Oh no.
I don't even remember what the stuff was. Okay.
Then Jim. Okay.
Back to Eric's comment that I didn't read. Referring to Gopher, he has a line he repeats that is, "I'm not in the book, you know," which is a joke on how he wouldn't be in the phone book, but he is also not in the actual Winnie the Pooh books. Okay. Sav Bottlegate, also referred to as the beer bottle game, was an officiating controversy in American football in a 2001 season of the National Football League between visiting Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. Oh, okay. That doesn't specify exactly what it is, but kind of like a lead-in.
I might need something better.
And Eric Sterling Holloway was the original Pooh, but then Jim took over for him. Oh, okay. I thought Jim Cummings was the only one who ever voiced Pooh.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's just really fascinating.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Phoenix says, I finished replaying Halo 1 through 3, playing 4, and just watched a video of Halo 5. Don't have a way to play that one, so now I'm set to start Infinite. Cool. Hope you enjoy it. From what I see from Zach's stream, it seems like a pretty fun game.
Gosh, not even that can slow you down.
And Eric's brain is still sleepy.
Come on, you want to take a swing at me, don't you? Show me your fleshy back. Gosh, take forever. Really will take forever. Then I can both of you a-holes. When can you rapid fire?
Eric, I've been trying to play my way through the Metroid games to get ready for playing Metroid Dread. I've kind of been wanting to play that one. I haven't played a ton of Metroid games, but all the ones I've played have been pretty fun.
I really have no desire to actually play Dread, but it looks like it's fun.
Yeah. And I enjoyed Other M, so apparently that means I'm willing to play anything. No,
I was playing
get...
through Prime on my Wii, but I never finished that.
Yeah. I should dust it off and get back to that, but I would rather they just make me pay for it again on Switch.
I would love to pull it, but it seems like
Yeah.
it might just be the first Metroid game from the rumors. Or not Metroid game, but Metroid Prime.
It better be all. But the problem is Nintendo doesn't like to put efforts. Phoenix, I still need to play Super and Fusion. Metroid Fusion was the first Metroid game I ever played. I don't think I beat it, but I played it quite a bit.
Oh, come on. Where was the last save? Ah! Before I got even really good hits in, of course. Ow. Okay, alright, I read one of the comments. Let's...
Oh, yeah, I'll get to it. I do have a response, but...
yeah, go. You know.
I'll give Phoenix credit, it is a good one. Eric, I'm considering playing Super Metroid on stream, so I was testing it out. I was surprised how good the control fest for a game that old. I mean, I would definitely watch you stream the game. I haven't played it myself, so that'd be cool. Eric, Phoenix, I mean, liking Other M might mean you need to test for COVID due to lack of taste. Or maybe I just never had it, Phoenix. Yeah, but I purely like the gameplay on it. The story is, I was never a fan of that. Love the gameplay, but the story is not great. Zav, does the bad guy want a cough drop? He sounds like he needs one. Zach, could you please lob a cough drop at the bad guys instead of a grenade next time?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all out of grenades and cough drops.
Damn it. Especially the cough drops. Phoenix, I kid, the game is good, it just drops the ball on character right.
Oh wait, I picked up one.
Which I agree with. Part of me thinks the fact that you unlock Samus's abilities by getting permission is clever, and part of me thinks it's really dumb. Clever in the sense that it's like a workaround from rather than having her just lose them, but the fact that she needs permission to use her abilities is dumb. Eric fell, brain and fingers not communicating. He was sounding poorly. Oh, how good the controls felt for a game that old. Well, it is a classic, so I can understand with the 2D side scroller the controls holding up better. I feel like older 3D games can really struggle in the controls department. Phoenix, permission for abilities is a good idea, executed very poorly. Yeah, that's fair.
There has to be a way to get around them. Ah, fucking all of it. Ugh. Anyway. Anybody want to hear a new word I learned today?
Sure.
So, yeah, I was already, like, I'll preface it with that I already knew about this thing. I just didn't know that there was a word for it. Sologamy.
Sologamy?
Sologamy.
What does that mean?
It's the practice of marrying oneself.
We've got an HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother
Well,
pair
you know,
called
if
Myriad.
you can't
They're two of
truly
the most
love
dangerous
yourself,
hunters
how
known
can
to
you
the
expect
UNSC.
No,
someone
but
Watch your back.
I mean, I was aware of people marrying themselves. I just didn't know it had a word. So if you have a sologamy wedding, you basically are marrying yourself. That's what it comes down to.
Why? Please tell me our tax dollars are not going towards people wasting other people's time by marrying themselves.
I don't think tax dollars are tied to that, but if it was, I would hate taxes even more than I already do.
I agree. Eric, it also felt odd considering she had always been listed as a bounty hunter, so why would she have rules like that? Yeah, exactly. It just didn't make sense that she was going along with it. I mean, they did put an explanation, but it still felt weird. Eric, a love of timber. I mean, I could use tax write-offs. So, Eric is considering that route for tax purposes. Okay, that is respectable, I guess. So, logamy.
Yeah, so log Amy. That's what it. That's it.
Yeah. Phoenix, is that basically narcissism, which is literally named after Narcissus, the Greek god who loved himself?
Oh.
Yeah, unless you're going for the tax deductions, yeah, I would say so.
So I was aware. I did hear a story one time about a woman who married herself, and then she slept with like some guy and cheated on herself basically. So then she divorced herself and then started suing herself. And at some point I started to wonder, how far is this gonna go? Because I feel like this woman is insane.
I hurt myself. Okay, Seth, I'll add it to the watch list after the stream. And Eric says, insert George Takei quote here. And I'm assuming he means, oh my.
Oh my.
Zach, I know I shared with you once that in Japan, it's legal to marry fictional characters.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that better or worse than marrying yourself?
I don't know. Probably worse, I guess.
Phoenix, was split personality involved? Unless it was a phenomenal prank, I would say there has to be multiple personalities.
I guess that could make sense. I mean, it would at least explain something. Okay, is there another vehicle around that I can use to, like, run this hunter over?
Oh,
Wait.
okay, Steph, but I'll check them out after the stream still.
Okay, the subtitles are pretty interesting. It said, happy threatening roar.
That contradicts itself.
Does it? Okay, I guess there's no more vehicles around. Darn. Aggressive groan.
Rick, I also like aggressive groan. Oh my.
Oh boy.
I know that's not how you're supposed to say it, but I couldn't do it justice.
Oh. Gosh. Fucking death. Okay, you don't have to rub it in.
So Zach, are we still playing Halo Infinite, or is this Destiny with the bullet sponges?
I think it's still Infinite somehow.
Infinite refers to the enemy's health gauges.
Hey, come on. Oh, goodness gracious, you're right. Hey, I haven't done that in a while, okay?
Eric, it's called tactical crouching. Phoenix, I've learned to love closed caption sound descriptions in games and on TV. Some of the ones in Book of Boba had me choke a laugh down to not disrupt my dad. You know, I haven't seen the newest episode, so maybe I'll watch with sound descriptions on just for the heck
Yeah,
of
it
it.
looks like it's broken or something. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just reading Phoenix's comment about enjoying sound descriptions, and I was saying I'd give it a shot. Eric, I just ran into an Arceus while grinding, just teasing you that the new game's on the way, I guess.
Just outside the Pokemon League, huh?
Yeah.
At least I have one of them like down, kind of like half or below halfway. If I could just kill the rest of it. If I could separate them enough, that'd be awesome.
I mean, you almost got one beat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, if I could just separate them and be able to get behind them again to, like, finish them off, that'd be great.
Yeah. And at least their health doesn't reset. That'd be a nightmare.
Oh, that would suck. I'd end the stream. I'd just be like, okay, go. Hey, ugly! Nerd! Talking to you, nerd! Okay, he didn't like it.
Oh, Nintendo just announced that Majora's Mask is joining the Nintendo Switch expansion pack next month.
The pack that's really, really lame and stupid. Yeah.
I was excited for it at first, and then I realized it was dumb. Yeah.
I think the issues, my issue kind of with it is that they're using it, like, I like the idea of bringing back those older games, but why the N64 versions?
And let me buy them instead of subscribing, or have the option at least.
Yeah.
Because, like, take Microsoft Game Pass for an example. Those are drastically different services, but everything on Game Pass is purchasable. Yeah. You don't have to have a subscription to get any of those games. Same with PlayStation Now. But with Nintendo's expansion pack and even regular Nintendo Online, you can only get those games if you have the subscription.
And then the thing is, it's like, and they kind of tempt you too. Like, if you go to the store and it's like, oh hey, yeah, the N64 expansion, you know, or like the app for it, you know, and the Genesis thing, you know, free download. Okay, great. And then you go to access it, and it's like, oh yeah, you actually need to buy, like, you know, the service for this.
Free download. Yeah.
And really the issue just comes down with the fact that, like, it doesn't run well.
Oh, that I hadn't tried out.
Yeah, like I remember hearing issues about like people trying to play Ocarina of Time through it and stuff, and it just one, it looks terrible. Two, I don't think it ran well or something. Maybe it just looked terrible. I don't know. What's this? Oh my freaking gosh! Why was I using this before?
Sab, Poe says, I want Zach to do another swan dive, Dad. Are you gonna disappoint Poe?
Poe just I don't know. I don't give in to demands. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Not opposed to terrorism, I'm just saying it's a statement of fact.
It's a reference, I get it. Phoenix, yeah, Ocarina of Time was basically a slideshow from what I'm hearing. That sounds horrible. I didn't play for long, but surprisingly the cloud version of Kingdom Hearts 1 I tried out didn't have any lag.
Oh, that's amazing. You must have a good internet connection because it was happening to a lot of people. A lot of desyncs too.
I'm planning to play the demo more. I didn't pay for these, for the record. They have demos. I plan to play the demos more to see if I can really test it, but it was the smoothest cloud experience I've had with gaming. Which
so I don't know if this has changed, but supposedly you can only play the demo once, and once the demo time expires, that's it.
Yeah, but there's 3 different demos. So, yeah. And I know me, I'm probably gonna at the very least buy 1.5 and plus 2.5.
Don't do it! Don't give in! Buy the
hate
PS5 version that inevitably comes out. Okay. I need a new weapon. I need a new weapon. Give me a new weapon. Somebody.
Eric, the emulation is bad, is missing features. It was a lazy cash grab that they did absolute minimum to implement. And that's what's frustrating me about Nintendo so much lately, is when they re-release a game, they put... And like, to re-release a game, you don't need to put a ton of effort in, but Nintendo does bare minimum. Maybe even lower than bare minimum, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, I still think back to the Super Mario collection. I was so excited for those games, and, well, they're fun. They're not even remasters, they're just carried over, basically.
Which is okay. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah.
I need a new weapon. Cool. Okay, where's the other doofus?
Eric, the games in the expansion pack literally run better and more accurately on the Wii. The Wii handled Virtual Console fairly decently, considering it barely had online services. Speaking of Pokemon games, have you ever played the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games?
I have not, actually.
Huh?
I have not.
Oh. I've played 2. I didn't beat either, but I think I played like the original, I think it was like Fire Team, and then one for the 3DS. They're pretty fun games, but I always prefer more traditional Pokemon games over the side stuff.
I'll give it this. At least this game can save its checkpoints a lot easier.
Yep. Oh, and
Steadily but surely I'm making progress.
yeah. And Zach, if you're not familiar with Mystery Dungeon, think Starter Squad, but not as funny.
Thanks. Yeah, I never really had an interest to play it.
Yeah. Zav has Explorers of Sky. I don't think I played that one at all. Phoenix, I played the first one and the remake.
Hit the wrong button.
I want to get the remake, but I might have even mentioned this on stream before. One of the reasons why there's a lot of Nintendo games I never end up getting is because I'm not willing to pay full price for them, and Nintendo never drops the price, so I just don't end up getting them. Which is probably what's going to happen with Metroid Dread. I don't want to pay more than like 20 bucks for it, and it'll take forever to get that cheap if it does. Eric, I've tried them, but didn't get really far. They were neat, but I didn't get any of them.
Damn it.
And Eric seems to have the same problem I do with Nintendo games. Yeah, and it's a shame because Nintendo can still make great games. Sav would like a death count. Eric, it is why I tend to get games secondhand for
A death count? Well,
Nice.
I hope somebody else is keeping track of it because I don't have no idea.
You know, I think next stream I'll try to keep a tracker.
Oh, no, no.
Eric, death count infinite. Eric, it is why I tend to get games second-hand for first-party Nintendo products. That is smart, especially because the Switch has cartridges, so they're less likely to be as banged up as discs. It didn't happen too often, but I did have a problem with GameStop occasionally getting a disc that didn't work. Eric, infinite +1.
Whew.
Dev, I got the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game at GameStop secondhand, which I believe would have also been a cartridge, because I don't think those games were on GameCube or Wii/Wii U. Yeah, that means it's already been played. Most likely, yeah.
Secondhand? Yeah. I mean, unless somebody just bought it and decided, I'm gonna resell it.
Or a fraction of what they paid to GameStop.
Yeah, I don't go to GameStop anymore.
I can't remember the last time I bought something at a GameStop. For the DS. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a portable series until the Switch, but that's technically portable and console. Eric, I tend to check Gamefly in the past for my used games because they keep the boxes and manuals for you. Yeah, and their prices, from what I've seen,
still
are usually
around?
pretty good. Gamefly? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, cool. I didn't know that.
And I think what's helped them is you can still rent games, but they also sell games once it's not as popular, and the deals are usually fairly decent. And as Eric suggested, you always get a box and manual. And I believe DLC codes too, if there
Nice.
was early DLC for the game. Eric, yeah, I never used their service, but I buy from them sometimes. Much better than GameStop in my opinion. Yep. And yeah, you get all the pack-ins. Yeah, I don't think GameStop is a great
interesting.
company.
Sigh.
And in fact, what saved their company wasn't games. GameStop is only doing decently now because they sell a lot of merch.
Merch. Yeah.
Yeah. They've gotten heavy into selling merch. Yeah, and it's smart because everyone's fighting with Amazon, but they don't really do like anime and gaming merch to the level that they could be doing, so other companies can compete in that space. All the Funkos, yes, it's not just Funko, but GameStop sells a ton of Funko Pops. Phoenix, now on YouTube. So my Chrome just crapped the bed, and when I got it back up, the stream isn't working on Twitch. So I'm over here on YouTube now.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine. We check both for comments, so we'll still see you. Nah, only 98% Funko. Oh, so they've scaled back. It's smart to diversify.
Yeah, now they sell plushies.
Yeah, when I do go into GameStop, it's only to check what Office and My Hero Pops are. Oh, and Kingdom Hearts, those three.
Office has a pop?
Huh?
There's an Office pop?
Those are like the most popular line of Pops. There't an insane number of Office Funko Pops.
Wow.
We need to talk about that later. Actually, I have a couple on my work desk. Sav, wow, Zach, Death literally has its eyes on you.
It's really hard, okay? Can't imagine doing this shit on Legendary. I'm getting bored.
This game is not easy.
Well, no, this particular battle is just like, this guy, this hunter, I hate him so much.
I think they gave these guys way too much health.
Like, it's ridiculous.
I made the bullet sponge comment jokingly, but yeah, this is insane. I feel like we've been on this fight for quite a while now.
We have.
Phoenix, last time I was in my local GameStop, in the before times, I'm assuming that means pre-COVID, back when life was normal, they had most of a wall covered in Funko, because that's how they make money. Yeah. Eric, the other 2% that GameStop has is 1% games, 1% magazines. Yeah, those stupid-ass Game Informer magazines that no one reads. Eric, we know Zach, we kid because we love. Sav, we kid, question mark, I didn't know that. Sorry, I'll slow it down. I feel like I'm reading the chat too fast now to let you respond. I'll dial that back.
I mean, unless somebody has a question, then like, okay, we're just listening.
Oh, it's just we're getting a lot of messages, which is fantastic. I really appreciate that.
No, I love the tech on them.
So it gets tough to read everything and let you respond. The Primo guides that are utterly useless. So, I never bought one of those, but I'm glad I didn't now. And especially nowadays with how often games get patched and stuff, those guides become maybe not useless, but a lot less useful pretty quickly.
Myriad won't be terrorizing the
Yes!
Those things took out 2 whole Spartan 4 fire
Victory!
teams. They were no match for you.
Ah!
Do.
We'll need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining
Holy
beacons.
Crap.
Did you crouch enough?
No, hold on. And then okay.
Sav, yay, Zach won a battle.
Yay!
Eric, when I worked at Best Buy, those guides would eventually be pennied out and sell for a penny in order to get rid of them.
I actually used
Yeah,
one of the Prima guides a while ago.
I believe that. Especially, like, once YouTube took off, why is someone gonna waste money on a guide?
Yeah. But no, I had one for Gen 1 Pokemon, Gen 2, and stuff like that. It was cool. So I still have some of them.
When Pokemon, Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, and Phoenix mentioned Emerald, the internet wasn't as prevalent, so a guide made a lot more sense.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix, I have the one for Pokemon Emerald. Useless for items on the route, only lists the items and does not actually point out where they are. And I think 5 of the Mon's move lists are wrong. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have defended them so quickly. So even when they made sense, they weren't that great. Eric, so about that tactical crouching. Sav, at Knuckles, I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Yeah, what about the tactical crouching?
For the record, the actual term doesn't bother me. I just watch esports where the commentators aren't allowed to call it teabagging, so they say tactical crouching, so I'm just used to saying tactical crouching while everyone knows what's really being implied.
Okay, I guess I didn't do this one. I could have sworn we did this one. Oh, there's one all the way up here.
Phoenix, just getting your daily squats in. Exactly.
There you go. Gotta stay in shape.
Yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. Eric, the early guides were awesome, but after about 2000, they were pointless. At that point, they were basically art books. Yeah, and I know people who like to collect them, and I think that's fine. But yeah, the usefulness of them is definitely not what it used to be, or really any use. Phoenix, euphemisms are fun and hilarious. The hilarious part was me adding in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Eric, exercise is important, folks. Yes. Sneak in exercise whenever you can. Sav, define exercise, Eric.
No, getting up from the, the couch while you're watching TV to go to the kitchen does not count as exercise.
Sav, my mind isn't the right place right now. I mean, this is the COVID era. No one's mind is. If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, mine is.
You might be more further gone than you think, buddy.
Well, ha.
It was me being overdramatic, but I did have a saying during COVID. Well, COVID's still going on. There's two types of people. The crazies and the people that are so far gone they don't realize how crazy they are. Eric, an activity that is designed to either build strength or stamina through elevated heart rate and or muscle toning. Okay, so you looked up a definition to get out of...
He went to Webster.
Yep, get out of the awkwardness.
I reach it. Okay, so, yeah. Is it here or is it all the way up? Can I even reach that? Ooh.
Eric, I was asked to define it. Shrugs.
This is impossible!
Yes!
That is fair.
Away from me! Kill that!
Haha!
Sav, what category do I fall under? I mean, I should make it clear that whole you're either crazy or so far gone you don't realize how crazy you are. That is a joke, but I guess that depends on whether you consider yourself crazy or not.
There we go.
It's not for someone else to decide. Sav, you know what I was getting at, Eric? Eric, I've always known I was crazy, so... See, Eric, you're in the same category as me.
Oh, I must have not have finished this one.
Phoenix, if you feel the need to tell
I
other
did.
people you're not crazy, you might be crazy. I would go a step further and say, if you feel the need to convince people you're not crazy, you definitely are crazy. Reminds me of that GIF one of our friends likes to use every once in a while. That's just some woman shaking her head going, "I'm not crazy." Sav, well, I do have some good punchlines every now and then. Fair enough. Sorry, what was that, Zach?
No,
Oh.
Can I get a comic or just like a like a panel of like somebody punching a line and like somebody goes like, "What are you doing?" And just look, I have good punchlines. Get it?
Yes, I can appreciate a good pun.
Yay!
Was it that easy? Glory to Atriox. Glory to the back. Worthless human!
Eric, me too, Alex, let me know if you hear one. Okay, next time I come up with one of my legendary puns, I'll make sure it gets sent your way.
Nope, 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 nope.
Zach can vouch, my puns are phenomenal. Sav, death has come for Zach's soul.
Ugh.
Fighting is over. Soon.
Well, at least I blew it up. Gotta be like the fastest death ever.
Well, it's an accomplishment.
Yeah,
Oh
wow.
my god, I just saw it.
Yep, okay, so I had to just like back up before they...
I was confused because I'm like, you didn't seem to die that quickly again. You did that twice.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see something. Uh-oh. Okay. I can't carry it anymore.
Rick, I think that was, yeah. You know, you should try it one more time for good measure.
Okay.
No. Okay, this is where the delay gets awkward, because you keep dying and I react to it at a delay point. You've died 3 or 4 times within the last minute.
He is found. Kill him. Armor's broken. Go!
Sav, well, Alex, it's like they say, third time's the charm. True. And also, if at first you don't succeed, try, and try again.
Our people once lived in the shadow of throne-bound treachery. But today, we are offered the chance to achieve what the prophets and all of the Covenant could not.
Oh, some weird texturing glitch going on over there. Ugh. Oh.
Others, our people, once lived in the shadow of throne-bound treachery. But today, we are offered the chance to achieve what the prophets and all of the Covenant could not. Humanity's last champion has returned. As we speak, he marches amongst us. The demon hopes to deny us our destiny. See to it that his hope is extinguished. Show the galaxy that at the end of all things, only the banished remain.
Cool story, bro. Alright, Eric, any idea what's going on over here?
I'd say a texture issue.
Mm-hmm. But why just this one square? Or triangle?
Step on it.
Stop it. Weird.
Eric, your graphics card is going crazy.
UNSC can move freely across this part of the ring for the first time in months. The Banished just lost some long-held territory. And you took it single-handedly, Chief. If Escharum wasn't worried before, he sure has a good reason to start. Still have some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Okay. Oh, cool. I missed this before. That was unimpressive shot for that. Oh. That's what that was. Wait, no, there's still a core around here. Where's the core? Did all the legendaries just get like put into like, you know, right outside the Elite Four?
Oh, and here's a Mew. I guess so. Wait, where am I? I'm still here. I guess I just went quiet for a bit.
Yeah, you just weren't saying anything. It's...
Yeah, But on the plus side with the legendaries being there is if you're level grinding, they give more EXP.
Sure.
They are also tougher to take down.
And we already caught in like that final area, so it's not like you catch again. Unless one of them happens to be shiny, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not here. But it has to be there. It's the only... I don't see anything.
Sav, the glitch hurt my eyes a bit. I'm sorry to hear that. It was pretty funky looking.
It was. Sorry if it hurt you. Okay, so it has to be here somewhere, right? One complaint is, like, I can't zoom in anymore, and like, than I already have. I wish I could. And it doesn't really make it that obvious, like, where anything is. I guess that's, like, another complaint that I kind of have about the game. There shouldn't be any flashing lights, but I'll let you know. Not that I would know if it's coming up or not. Most likely, I would just, like, happen to run into something and be like, oh, look away.
Yeah, unfortunately, if it's a glitch, it's out of our control.
Where in the hell is this fucking core?
That being said, is if one does happen again, we can let you know as soon as it's done.
Yeah, that's true. We could.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to come for this core later. It makes no sense as to where it is. Because I don't see anything here. It's not like it's underground.
Yeah.
It's not like it's up top there. Okay.
Eric, the core is the friends we made along the way. That's a sweet sentiment, but I don't think that counts as game progression.
We'll need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining beacons.
Okay.
Phoenix, I was legit typing that joke. See, we're all the core. Sab, so our friendship has to be destroyed. We're a more durable, indestructible core, and not the same core. Eric, yeah, we couldn't find that core.
Sheathe your blades. The demon is no more.
Ugh. Do. Actually, yeah, I think the core might be like underground. Unless it happens to be here. Oh, hey, it's this thing. What was in the trailers? Just gonna this specific country can be found as a
Zap, the core is within our hearts.
This thing is old, very old, and full of data. Well, if you can call it data.
Which is why we can't
Most of
see
it is encrypted in ways I don't understand, but I was able to
Makes
figure out
sense
one
now.
small part. There are more out there. I can feel them communicating.
Keep your eyes open. Ambush!
Eric, so we need to find a Keyblade. Ooh, I call dibs. I've always wanted to buy a Keyblade for like a room decoration, but I've never gotten around to it.
like an actual Keyblade or
Yeah, like hanging up either the Kingdom Key or Oath Keeper on the wall. Phoenix. Oh, that's what it is. I thought it was just built up cholesterol. Sav, are you a Keyblade master, Alex? Yeah, I think I beat the Kingdom Hearts games enough times to be able to claim I am.
I don't know. I think somebody else would challenge you to that.
Yes, but I feel like you're the only one who could make a valid claim. But said person still would. Yozoro.
Yeah, you see, exactly. Oh, okay. I think it's time for like one more. Question is, how do we get out of here? Ugh.
Phoenix. I'd rather have Donald's magic ability. He's one of the strongest Square Enix mages. In terms of damage output, maybe, but, I always considered Donald a glass cannon that gets knocked out too fast to be a cannon. Eric, which of you have beaten Chain of Memories? I have beaten both the Game Boy Advance version as well as the PS2 version. Yeah, the PS2 version, which I also beat on PS3.
Yeah,
And
I have
PC.
not Chain of Memories yet.
Phoenix, he used Zeta Flare, a literal god tier spell. Yes, and it didn't do a thing. Eric, so my vote goes to Alex. I've beaten both versions too. I appreciate your vote, but Zach has every trophy in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep.
Including the ones that are actually tough to get.
I have proven my skill.
Yeah. In other words, the DLC ones, because the base game trophies are easy. I got all of those, no problem. But the Remind trophies, those are a challenge.
I'll protect the secret boss because I don't think Eric still hasn't played the DLC, even though I don't know why. But I will just say that I wonder what that achievement was. Probably like throwing the most grenades or something. I don't know.
Phoenix, it didn't do anything due to plot armor. Otherwise, that was a world-destroying attack he unleashed. Yeah, it would have been a lot cooler if it did display how strong it was, though. I mean, that's still overall that I don't want to get into Kingdom Hearts 3 spoilers, even though it probably isn't an issue. But to be vague, I do think that's one of my favorite scenes overall.
Yeah, well, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
And to just like finish what I was saying, I will say, without spoiling who is at the very end of the DLC, the I actually like the battle more, even though it was harder, compared to somebody like Mysterious Figure, because he was a broken piece of crap in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
What was I going to again?
Yeah, Mysterious Figure is just a broken boss. But there's so many cheese strats.
Oh, that's awesome. There's like one strat that I actually kind of was like, okay, this will work. But it took more attempts than I can remember.
Yeah.
In hours upon hours of frustration.
Phoenix, we still have Bahamut using it to literally reset the Final Fantasy IV servers.
There's a beacon
That's
nearby.
what the event was.
We should check it out.
Zach, do you remember how Final Fantasy XIV was like a colossal failure at launch?
Yes.
They did an in-game event before they shut down the servers for the first time, and basically, I think at midnight that day in server time, Bahamut used Zeta Flare to destroy the whole universe,
Still have some
basically.
beacons left to find
That's
before
awesome.
The Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Yeah. And then they eventually fixed the game, relaunched it, and it became like a crazy cash cow for the company, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still going on today.
Rough start. Yeah. Eric, and how about one on the PS3? I've beaten every Kingdom Hearts game on PS2, DS, PS3, PS4, and some of them on PC. You could argue I've played an unhealthy amount of Kingdom Hearts over the years.
Yeah. I have the PS3 versions, but the PS4 versions are just better. So.
Oh yeah, the PS4 versions of the games are probably the best versions, except maybe PC.
I don't know.
Yeah. Phoenix,
Okay.
it's now one of the best MMOs ever from what I hear. Yeah, I have played it on and off. And the only reason why I haven't played it more is because it's a subscription game, and I don't like those. But it is a really fun game. Eric, I was taking a jab at Zach for not getting the platinum trophy on the harder PS3 version of KH1.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't play it on the PS3 even though I had it. I was doing other things, playing other games. I was gonna get to it, and then I'm like, oh, the PS4 version is coming out. Okay, well that just seems to be overall better, so I'll just wait.
Was that really the harder version though? I felt like the abilities.
I think probably meant it's like harder because like the loading time, and then just like having to play the game like 6 times or something.
Okay.
Or was that Chain of Memories?
Oh,
Had to play like
yeah.
6 times.
It was both. The PS3 trophy list was dumb.
Okay, I don't understand. You give me a core supposedly like right here, and the ability that should outline it and tell me roughly where it is isn't even like displaying it. So you know what? I don't know.
But back to the multiple playthrough things. You should be able to get a platinum trophy in a single playthrough, possibly 2 if there's like another difficulty you unlock and play. But yeah, you shouldn't have to play through a game that many times to get it platinum. Saf, maybe I should do a drinking game when it comes to flags on the field. Challenge flags included. Are you referring to football? The Cowboys are out, so the really dangerous game would be off the table.
She's talking about football.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
Eric, that sounds like an unhealthy amount of alcohol, Sav. Sav. Soda, Eric, I can't drink alcohol. Eric, that sounds like an unhealthy amount of soda. Sav, yes. Yeah.
I feel like I am legally obligated to state that it would be a very bad idea. Well anyway. Alright, we're at 9:30, so I'm frustrated trying to find this Spartan core over here. I don't understand it. I might have to look up a guide at some point. But I think that might do it for today's stream. So.
Alright.
As it's 9:30, we've been going on for a while. So I am going to, let's see, come over to this. Oh, and I will thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun. We talked about, I don't know, quite a few things. And, yes, it has been fun. Fun with friends. Absolutely. So, and yes, I'm glad that my deaths could be amusing for you. Anyway. So yes, good night, Phoenix. And let's see. Oh yeah, any new viewers I got tuning in or watching the VOD? I have Let's Plays coming up on my YouTube channel, right there. And on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also stream on Saturdays as well. Saturday morning at 10 with Eric, who's Knuckles in the chat here. And currently, we're about to wrap up Pokemon. We hope on Saturday. So we will see you guys live then. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great day tomorrow. And yeah, see you guys live on Saturday. Alex, anything else you wanted to say?
Nope. Just have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thank you all, guys. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Have a great evening. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.